Hey, happy Tuesday, everybody. This is Casey from Home Smart Realty Group in Northern Colorado. Hashtag not your typical real estate broker. Trademark pending. Before I go put my real estate hat on and meet a client out in Alt, I'm going to start with the ending on this loft condo where I just replaced all the laminate flooring in here with vinyl plank flooring. So let me show you what I've done here, and then we'll go backwards towards the end of this video. You'll see what it looked like on the before side, okay? Here's the floor just off the balcony. Like I said, we got the appliances moved yesterday, so it's a little bit messy in here. It is what it is. It's not a big space. It's roughly 400 square feet on this main floor. Once I've got the rest of this flooring in, I gotta go measure up for base, transition pieces. This one I'm going to have to make in the bathroom because it's about 3/4 of an inch from tile to this floor, and it'll be a longer transition strip I'm going to most likely make out of a piece of oak and then stain it to match this flooring and seal it so it's going to have a nice look to it. So here's what I've got left to do today in the kitchen area. I got to vacuum up, sweep that up a little bit more. Remove this dishwasher, which shouldn't be too much of an issue this time, and finish up this little section and then measure up base, bring it in here, get it painted later on today, and then start installing on Monday. So prior to this, it had that light oak laminate flooring in here, which has an MDF substrate, and when you get water intrusion on that stuff, it cups on the ends. Actually, whoever installed it, they glued all the joints, long joints and butt joints, so that gave the floor a little bit more longevity. So before I put this floor in, they did a very quick job, and all they used is base shoe. I ripped all the base shoe out and put in nice base here that finishes this off nicely. So it's got all the base in here. This is the dining area. Redid all this here, and it looks actually more presentable than it did before. I restained this to match the floor, this transition strip here. I think I put this patio door in here a few years ago. I still have this piece of base to take back. But anyway, I put in this patio door a few years ago, and I just was able to match I sanded actually this piece of oak down and matched the stain as closely as I could to match the floor, and it came out pretty well. Let's go over here towards the kitchen. So this dishwasher I put in here, I think maybe 2 years ago. I don't know. I don't really keep track of what I do on these kind of jobs because construction isn't my thing anymore, although I've done it for 5 decades. So I pulled all the laminate flooring out of here too because it was just buttered up, and I remember when I put this dishwasher in with that laminate floor, I had a hell of a time getting it in there, hence ripping all that flooring out and putting new flooring on top of the subfloor. So let's go over this way. There's a little closet here. I got to hang that door back, and then I made this transition strip out of just a piece of a 5-inch, 3/4 inch oak. Then I had to taper it a little bit to get up to the tile. So whoever installed this laminate flooring, however how many years it's been in here, probably not too many years, they did a real kind of a half-baked job in trimming this out, so to speak. And here you'll see they pulled off the old base and just put in base shoe, or I don't know where they got it from. But anyway, I'm gonna pull all this base shoe off and then come in here, rip all this flooring out. I installed this door several years ago, actually in this unit too, so I'm gonna be pulling out this transition piece that I made, this oak piece. I'll have to cut that trim up a little bit more, and then I'll slide this transition piece back up underneath there once I have that vinyl plank flooring in there to finish that out. And it will look very pretty. So there's a little bit of remnants of old water damage here. I'm not sure who did the installation on the kitchen here, but I remember redoing these countertops and these cabinets were way off in terms of level. But regardless, and somebody used some sheetrock mud for patching, which is not appropriate. About it. I installed this door, I think 2 or 3 years ago. In these, this condo, all the doors the entry doors they put in here are 1.5 inches shorter than what they should be as a standard door. And I've replaced multiple doors in this complex. But anyway, this floor looks great. I think you'll be pleased with the final product here. And he's got a tenant moving in here in a couple days. Did those countertops a few years ago too.